A Sigma will never overlook anything because he knows that if he does, the person will continue to do the same thing over and over again, and soon other people will start doing the same thing. Regardless of your relationship with the Sigma, there are just some things that he will never tolerate. If you plan to stay around him without going against the rules, keep watching this video. If you have ever been around Sigma males, you will know that they are the type of people that are very firm on their stance and cannot be pushed around. They always stand up to those who are oppressed. Without further ado, until the end, here are 7 things Sigma males will never tolerate from anyone. Fake friendships and manipulation. Sigma males are wired differently from the rest. They don't conform to the social norms of forced politeness, empty flattery, or friendships built on convenience. They crave depth, honesty, and authenticity. Anything less is a waste of time. Think about it. How often do you encounter people who only show up when they need something? Maybe it's a coworker who suddenly becomes friendly when they need help with a project, or a so-called friend who vanishes the moment you're the one in need. A Sigma male spots these patterns instantly. They don't just listen to words, they analyze actions. And if someone's loyalty is as thin as paper, they won't hesitate to walk away. Psychologically, this trait is tied to a Sigma's strong sense of independence. Unlike alpha males who thrive on dominance or beta males who seek approval, Sigmas operate on self-sufficiency. They don't need validation or social crutches. This is why they refuse to tolerate relationships based on manipulation or selfish gain. And let's talk about fake smiles and sugar-coated words. Sigmas don't do them. They see the world as it is, not as people pretend it to be. If they compliment you, it's real. If they respect you, you've earned it. This no-nonsense approach makes them unpredictable and, quite frankly, intimidating to those who rely on deception. At the end of the day, a Sigma male would rather walk alone than walk alongside those who see them as a resource rather than a person. Their philosophy: if someone only values you for what you provide, they don't deserve access to your energy. Drama gossip. Sigma males have zero patience for unnecessary drama. Office gossip, petty conflicts, who's dating who. It all sounds like static noise to them. Distracting, pointless, and frankly beneath their attention. Sigmas operate on a level of self-sufficiency that makes them immune to the emotional turbulence that others seem to thrive on. Imagine a workplace scenario where a group of employees gathers to whisper about a colleague's mistake. The Sigma, he doesn't even glance their way. While they invest their energy dissecting someone else's failures, he's too busy sharpening his own skills, mastering his craft, and ensuring he never makes that same mistake himself. To Sigma, gossip is a toxic cycle that weakens people, making them reliant on the approval and opinions of others. Engaging in it is like willingly poisoning one's own mindset. This distaste for drama isn't just about disinterest, it's about efficiency. Sigma males value their mental space like prime real estate. They refuse to rent it out to negative. Research in psychology suggests that avoiding workplace gossip and emotional chaos leads to better mental health, higher productivity, and stronger personal growth. And Sigmas, they instinctively understand this. Instead of wasting time on low vibrational energy, a Sigma channels his focus into meaningful pursuits, building skills, financial independence, and personal development. His mindset is simple. If it doesn't add value to his life, it's not worth his attention. While others swim in a sea of distractions, the Sigma stays on his path, undisturbed, like a lone wolf cutting through the noise with laser-sharp focus. Respect for boundaries. Sigmas guard their time, energy, and personal space like a fortress, not out of arrogance, but because they understand the true value of focus and efficiency. To them, time isn't just minutes ticking away. It's an investment. And if someone continuously disrupts that investment with meaningless distractions, it's a major red flag. Imagine a Sigma at work, fully immersed in a deep strategic project. A coworker strolls by, casually dropping in for some small talk. Once, no issue. Twice, still tolerable. But if it becomes a daily occurrence, interrupting the Sigma's train of thought with pointless chatter about weekend plans or office gossip, that's when the silent alarm goes off. A Sigma doesn't lash out or make a scene. Instead, they handle it in their signature way. Subtle but firm. They may cut responses short, maintain laser-sharp focus on their work, or even adopt a body language that discourages interrupt. Respect me, and the message becomes clear. Respect my boundaries or be ignored. This isn't just about workplace interactions. Whether it's a friend who constantly drains their energy with negativity or a family member who disregards their need for solitude, a Sigma doesn't hesitate to distance themselves from those who fail to respect their space. Their time is precious, and if someone doesn't value it, they will simply be left behind. Sigmas don't chase, convince, or beg for understanding. They just move forward, uninterrupted. 4. Being controlled or manipulated. Telling a Sigma male what to do is like trying to leash a lone wolf. It's not going to end well for you. Sigmas are fiercely independent, wired to think for themselves, and allergic to manipulation. The moment someone tries to dictate their actions, they instinctively reject it, not out of rebellion, but because control is a foreign concept to them. They don't need approval, nor do they seek validation. Their life is their own, and they intend to keep it that way. Take the classic party scenario. A Sigma's friends insist he comes out for a wild night. He declines. They push harder, throwing in guilt trips or playful taunts. A beta might cave. An alpha might argue. A Sigma, he vanishes, phone off, plans unknown, and zero explanations given. To him, there's no need for a dramatic exit. He simply removes himself from environments that don't align with his desire. This refusal to be controlled extends beyond social circles. A boss who micromanages a Sigma will find them disengaged, quietly executing their tasks in their own way, or, if pushed too far, walking out without looking back. A partner who tries to dictate their choices will soon realize the more they push, the more distant the Sigma becomes. It's not defiance. It's self-preservation. Sigmas operate on their own terms. They trust their instincts, make their own rules, and owe no one an explanation. If you tell a Sigma to go left, they might just disappear into the horizon, because freedom isn't optional for them. It's who they are. 5. Disrespect undervaluing their worth. A Sigma male operates with quiet confidence. He doesn't seek validation, nor does he waste time demanding respect. Instead, he lets his actions and absence speak louder than words. Unlike others who tolerate mistreatment for the sake of social harmony, a Sigma male has a strict, unspoken rule. Disrespect me once, and you may not get a second chance. Picture a hard-working Sigma consistently delivers results at his job. He stays late, refines his craft, and ensures every project exceeds expectations. Yet his boss overlooks his contributions, favoring a smooth-talking colleague who knows how to play the game. The Sigma doesn't complain. He doesn't grovel for recognition. Instead, he silently strategizes, updating his resume, scouting new opportunities, and positioning himself for an exit that will leave the company scrambling to fill his shoes. By the time they realize his worth, he's already moved on to a place that values him. This mindset isn't limited to the workplace. It applies to relationships, friendships, and social circles. A Sigma male is fiercely independent, meaning he never stays where he's not appreciated. If a friend constantly belittles him, a partner takes him for granted, or an acquaintance tries to manipulate him, he disengages without drama. He understands that true respect is never demanded. It is either given freely or not at all. And when he walks away, that's when people start to realize what they've lost. But by then, it's already too late. It's people who waste their time. For a Sigma male, time isn't just minutes on a clock. It's his most precious currency. Unlike others who waste time on small talk, indecisiveness, or meaningless activities, Sigma operates with laser-focused efficiency. Every second matters. Take, for instance, a friend who constantly asks for advice but never applies it. The average person might keep offering help, hoping things will change. A Sigma, he quickly realizes the cycle of wasted effort. If someone isn't willing to act on wisdom given freely, why should he keep offering it? Instead, he withdraws, not out of cruelty, but out of self-respect. The same principle applies to work, relationships, and social interactions. Pointless meetings that go in circles. He avoids them. Conversations that lack depth, he disengages. People who hesitate and procrastinate, he moves on. He understands that energy spent on those who don't appreciate his time is energy lost forever. This mindset makes Sigmas highly selective about who they invest in. They don't chase friendships or seek validation. They gravitate toward people who match their level of decisiveness and purpose. If someone respects his time, they gain access to his world. If they don't, they're left behind. It's not arrogance, it's efficiency. A Sigma male values time the way others value money. He doesn't waste it, and he certainly won't let anyone else waste it either. Cess, honesty, betrayal. Trust is like gold to a Sigma male, precious rare, and not handed out freely. He observes, analyzes, and only invests in those who prove their loyalty. But the moment someone lies or betrays him, that's it. There's no emotional outburst, no confrontation, just a silent, permanent exit. Imagine a business partner concealing critical details. A typical man might argue or demand explanations. The Sigma, he walks away without looking back. Why? Because he values peace over pointless conflict. He knows trust, once broken, can never be fully restored. Sigmas operate on an unspoken code: honesty, loyalty, and respect. If someone plays mind games or manipulates, they're out forever. There's no room for deceit in Sigma's work. That's why people either admire him or fear him, because they know that once they cross the line, there's no way back. A Sigma moves forward, leaving disloyalty in the dust. Sigmas, the truth is, you are not for everyone, and that's a good thing. The world may not understand why you walk away from things that drain you, but that's because they don't see what you see. Your time is precious, your energy is sacred, and your journey, it's yours alone. So tell me, Sigmas, what's the one thing you refuse to tolerate? Drop it in the comments, and if you're all about leveling up your Sigma mindset, hit that like button and subscribe to join this community. Stay sharp, stay focused, and remember, your silence is power. Having said this,